Today, I wanted to talk about what could happen after GTA 6 releases. If I'm being honest, most of the stuff I'm going to be talking about in this video most likely won't happen, but I think it's pretty cool to just imagine the different possibilities. So let's not waste any time. Let's just get right into the video. Now, I think after GTA 6 releases, Rockstar will most likely start new IPs instead of continuing GTA and the Red Dead series. I really think GTA 6 will be the last Grand Theft Auto game. Red Dead, on the other hand, can still continue with Jack Marston's story, but after a couple of hours in the game, I'm pretty sure the Outlaw Wild West era would end. So at that point, it wouldn't be a Red Dead game, and I really don't want another prequel game. So I think if Rockstar is going to continue making Red Dead games, they could just start off fresh, create new characters in a different location but in the same universe, similar to the GTA games where each one focuses on a different character and his story. We could also get remakes of the older games like Max Payne, Bully, but then again, I doubt that's gonna happen. Now, what I think could happen is Rockstar starting a new IP, but it could be a survival horror zombie game like The Last of Us. I mean, they already made Undead Nightmare back in the 2010s, and it could be set in a different universe in a different time. Could be in the future, maybe the 1800s, or maybe like present day. And I think they've got the horror aspect pretty well. I mean, if you've played Red Dead Redemption 2, you know the game can be really frightening at times, especially in the nighttime. So I think Rockstar have got it pretty well. It could also give Rockstar a chance to try out some new stuff, like improve their stealth mechanics, movement, as well as with proning and stuff, and hand-to-hand combat, because you don't always have a weapon in these survival horror games. You've got to save your resources like ammo, so most of the time you are going to be carrying a knife, baseball bat, or an axe, or just any melee weapon and just going bashing at different zombies. So yeah, that would be pretty cool for Rockstar to try out. I think it's very possible that it could happen, because I mean, they made Undead Nightmare, so for them to just go on with a full-on survival horror linear story game, I think wouldn't be a stretch. It would be pretty cool to see if that happened. Now, things are gonna get a little unrealistic, but I did warn you earlier on in the video. There is no doubt in my mind that this will never happen, but just imagine for a second a Dexter game developed by Rockstar. Oh my god, this would be a dream come true. And even though it ain't gonna happen, the chances are very slim. I think Rockstar could do it. They're already familiar with the Miami setting. They've got the car physics down, the police system as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, but in their older games, Manhunt, I'm pretty sure, you played as a serial killer in them. All they'd have to do is improve on those mechanics. If there's ever going to be a new Dexter game, it has to be made by Rockstar, nobody else. I mean, Rockstar usually create their own IPs, so that's one of the reasons this wouldn't happen. But if they did change that and got the license to Dexter, oh boy, that would be amazing. I mean, they could also make a John Wick game too, lots of different other stuff. It doesn't, as well as with like the Dexter talk, like if they ever made a Dexter game, it could also be, Dexter Resurrection, because Dexter Resurrection, I'm pretty sure, is set in New York, and Rockstar already got that down as well, like GTA 4 and GTA 3, so they've got that location down as well, so it's very possible. But most likely won't happen. Rockstar aren't the type of people to, license different like IPs. Plus, I do understand why they wouldn't, because they'd pretty much be very limited in what they could do. And, Rockstar like to go all out with the game, so it makes sense why this wouldn't happen. I think Rockstar could also make a medieval game. I've heard some stuff about that too. That also works, especially considering how amazing the horse physics are in their games and how immersive their open worlds are. It could really work. They would really have to work on the sword fighting, but I'm not too worried about that considering it's Rockstar we're talking about. But I'd really like for them to make a survival horror game, or maybe a samurai. No, definitely not a samurai game. Definitely more specifically survival horror. It would just be so amazing. Like, especially if you compare it to like The Last of Us. Like, I've seen the gameplay for The Last of Us, and it's just so amazing. The combat, the stealth, as well as the attention to detail too in that game. I'd really love to see what Rockstar could do with it, but that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys would like Rockstar to do after GTA 6 releases. Maybe for them to remake some of their old games, or maybe they could continue them as well. But I really think they're going to start like some new IPs. But it's definitely possible for them to make a Bully 2 or a Max Payne 4. I really don't see why they'd have to make a Max Payne 4, because Max Payne 3 ended pretty well. I don't see any reason for them to continue it. But a Bully 2 could really work, and that would be also really amazing to see as well. Maybe some like remakes of like Midnight Club, or maybe LA Noire 2. Like, there's just so many different things they could do after GTA 6 releases. But I want to know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe. Let's get to 300 subscribers. I'm Dale Mystop, and I'll see you guys next time.